Welcome back to Out of the Rough. I'm with Lois Bauccio. Lois is with the Child and Family Center Foundation.
Correct.
You are the president and executive director. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Fred.
Now, Out of the Rough, what's that have to do with the Child and Family Center Foundation? It's critical that we share with the community what services are available out there to help people get out of the rough and into success. And in this case, you know, personally, because it's some tough economic times.
It is.
So thank you for being on the show. Tell us the difference between your position as the foundation president and executive director versus the actual center itself.
Thank you for asking. Well, our center is the part of the organization that actually performs the services. And our CEO of that center is Daryl Polk. He's home ill today, so I wish him all the best.
Yes, I've seen, he's all around town, Daryl.
Yeah, he is. And then my position as head of the foundation, our purpose is strictly to raise friends and funds to support the work that he does with his staff at the center.
I love that, raise friends and funds, because you can't do anything in this community unless you have volunteers and people to help out.
Absolutely, and also just creating those important relationships that will blossom into something important, not only for the person that's involved, but also for the agency, because those relationships end up helping so many young people.
Now, it's called the Child and Family Center because it helps, you know, children and helps family. And I think it's so important in our society that we stay together as a family.
Yeah.
Whether it be an extended family, whether it be an adopted family, whether it be a natural family. Tell us about some of the services the Child and Family Center and your funds help support.
Well, you know, we have a very wide myriad of services that are needed to deal with people as individuals who have problems with emotional and mental health disorders, behavioral disorders in children. You know, bad things happen to kids. They might come into the world with some genetic or biological situation that causes them problems. They might suffer some trauma during or after birth. They might, unfortunately, come from a home that is dysfunctional. And even the best families have problems with kids who end up having peer pressure and things that cause problems down the line. And the Child and Family Center deals with all of those problems. And since a child never has a problem all by itself, he has a problem within the context of the family. Right. We try to treat the whole family.
You try to treat everything, what's causing the problem.
Right.
In some cases, the actual problem itself. Let's talk about the fundraising aspect, the foundation part of it. How can those support your foundation? I know you have different activities and certainly donors that want to be a part of the center.
Absolutely. Well, you know that we are renowned for Child and Family Center's Taste of the Town. That is the big event that we do every May, the first Sunday in May, for 24 years this year. And we've been voted many times the best charity event in town because it's just one heck of a fun party. Yes,
and that's Taste of the Town where vendors come out and they volunteer or they donate.
All the food and drink.
And you go from tent to tent to tent and get a taste of everything.
That's right, with the great music going on and a fun auction in a beautiful outdoor setting at the Man Biomedical Park.
Yes.
You know, and this Taste of the Town's really an example of the kind of thing we like to do at Child and Family Center, which is a symbiotic relationship with local businesses, because this gives them a wonderful marketing opportunity. And by the same token, we couldn't have the event without their largesse and their generosity in donating all the food. And so that virtually all the money that's made that day comes back to help the services that we do for the kids.
Now, you can either be a vendor or you can attend, but also you could donate items, can't you?
Absolutely. You can donate items. You could be a sponsor. We have a lot of opportunities. So if anybody watching this is interested, we'd love to hear from them. Yeah. We're easy to find.
Yes.
TasteOfTheTown.com.
Taste of the Town. And what other activities do you have?
And then in the fall, we do an event called Kid Expo, which is just exactly what it sounds like, a trade show for kids. All the vendors that come to that are involved in some way with family, businesses that support the family, or activities that the kids directly want to do, like ice skating or ballet. Or then we have family insurance people, family law people, orthodontists. They all put on a great trade show that's fun for the whole family. And that happens in October, and we have about 5,000 or 6,000 people coming through that event.
Wow.
at Golden Valley High School.
Two huge events that you have.
Yes.
One in the spring and one in the fall.
Right.
And I know you have the Circle, correct?
Well, we have our Guardians of Hope.
Guardians of Hope.
Which you have so graciously helped us with. And that is just straight philanthropy, where people in town recognize the need for the kind of services that we provide. And it keeps us from having to put a square peg into a round hole, because it allows us to give extra services to people who don't qualify under any kind of insurance or any kind of funding stream from the county or the state, but whose family is falling apart and they need these services. And Guardians has come along. In the last 2 years, we've raised over $200,000, and those dollars have gone absolutely directly to each individual who needed them. And it's remarkable. We're very proud of that.
And there's little to no cost to put on that program.
Exactly.
Yeah.
None at all.
The money goes directly to the children.
Right.
Lois, thanks for all you do. Those that want to, find out more about you, I know they're on the brochure. You have a beautiful building
yes.
in Center Point. How can those reach you, the friends that want to be a part of this?
Just the best way is to just go on our website, and then which is childandfamily.com, and we also have we have tasteofthetown.com and childandfamily.org.
Excellent.
And both of those are great.
Thanks for all you do. I know I see you all around town trying to get donations, and it's all about the children. It's all about the family. And that's what this community is great at, and you're one that certainly really puts your heart into it.
Thank you so much. 850 kids a week now.
Isn't that great?
Thank you.
850 kids.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this segment of Out of the Rough. If you'd like to view this information online, go to www.scvtv.com or fredarnold.com. If you have some questions for myself, or you would like to share some information to help people get out of the rough, email me, fred@fredarnold.com. Until we speak again, have a great day, and I hope this information gets you out of the rough. Bye-bye.